Hey everybody, welcome to another Minglewood Monday. Today I've got Farmer Bill with me, and we've been out walking in the woods. We're going to share some of the special native wildflowers and some of the blooming shrubs right now that are in the forest. And Bill, what would you like to tell them about it?
Well, of course, this is one of Margie and I's favorite times of the year. We get to walk around the woods and see what's opening. And a lot of these flowers open up before the leaves fully come out on the native forest that we have.
Today we also found a world begonia with the help of our friend and fellow board member, Ken Bridle. I was stumped with this photo, so I shot Ken a photo, and he helped me verify, yes, that's what it was, a world begonia, and it is on the federal endangered list, so we're very honored to have it here at Minglewood Farm and Nature Preserve. This is the bellwort along the driveway and into the forest. If you look closely, there's a bee inside that bell. He's kind of hard to see. I couldn't capture him going in and out, but there's a bee inside this bellwort, or also wild oats. Foam flower. This is a dogwood that's down by the creek. Pinkster azalea. This is the wild azalea. Bill dug this one years ago and put it by our driveway. And the other photo you see is the 12 plus foot one that's located down by our creek. This is golden ragwort, found out in a meadow. This is a Fraser magnolia. It's native to the southeastern United States and the southern Appalachian Mountains. Some people refer to this tree as the umbrella tree, as its leaves will get so large it'll create an umbrella effect. These are the bluets. They're lovely along our creek and in the woodlands on the north side. Wake robin trillium. We just love this trillium. We found this in a hollow back behind our old house. And the windflower, or wood anemone. This flower's been around for probably 5-6 weeks now, still blooming, just about all gone. And the showy orchis. This is a very special orchid that we have here on the farm. This just started showing up probably in the last 10 years, but it's showing up more and more as our forest grows. Double-crested iris throughout our forest on the north slope. These are wild geraniums, mostly found in rich forest lands. Many pollinators enjoy this plant, as you see in this photo. And May apples, or mandrake. And here's a beautiful photo of when I was going out checking the wildflowers one evening just a few days ago.
And this, of course, is something anybody can do. Any family can go out in the woods and find these things. It's a very enjoyable thing to do. And what really helps us to identify these are some of the books that we have. And you have to, if you don't have somebody that knows what they're doing to take you out, and if you're on your own, these books can tell you exactly what you're looking at. They have photographs. They have a lot of information in there that tells you. But it's invaluable to have some of these to show what you're looking at, and in knowing what you're looking at, you can also preserve them and educate other people about them also.
With Audubon's, they have a great line for tree identification, bird identification. A lot of these books you can find used at used bookstores and online. Also, this is one of our favorites right here. Bill's had this for quite a long time. I'm not sure if it's in print or not, but I'm sure you can find some other books, as I said, through used book sales and such. Also, at the end of this program, we'll list some websites that'll help you identify your native wildflowers and shrubs throughout our area and throughout the United States.
And it's a bit of a puzzle sometimes identifying things. For instance, some of the trees, you might look at them at one time of the year and not being able to identify them, but you can look at them in another time of the year when they're doing something different. And that's what it takes a lot of times to identify things, is to look at them at different times of the year, because trees and shrubs and flowers are all doing something different, responding to the different climate changes and environment.
But some of these special wildflowers disappear completely. You know, when they finish blooming, they disappear. So you have to remember where you spotted them and come back and look for the green or the flower to come forth every year, because they're only there for a fleeting time.
And another interesting thing, and that is what we've noticed over the years, is they don't always come up in the same spots every time. They sometimes seem to migrate. Sometimes you'll have a big patch of something one year and then it won't be there the next. And you might find something different somewhere else. So it's always changing, evolving as to the responses of the environment. So it's always really interesting, always changing.
So we recommend for you guys to get outside, take a walk in some woods near you, and take an identification book with you, or take a couple of photos, and then when you get back to your home, you can identify them through the computer in case you don't have the identification books that are needed. All right, so we hope you enjoy our photograph collection of these wildflowers here at Minglewood Farm and Nature Preserve, and you guys get outside and find you some wildflowers.
Enjoy yourselves.
We look forward to seeing you next time for another Minglewood Monday.